Mute my own iPad. Fuck. I should change the tags. Let's see here. No Europe percentiles for no. Let's see here. Armored Core. Alright, Mecha Games. Mecha Musume? What? Souls-like. Good enough. I'm getting a fucking Duolingo drop thing on my. Don't use Duolingo. I use something called Pimsleur. I don't know if it's any better. It tries to throw you into a conversation at least. It does have like these audio recordings that you're supposed to use as lessons. Open up another fucking window. What the fuck's going on? Oh wow, if I search up my own article title, my own stream title, it comes up actually in DuckDuckGo, but that's not what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Diversity, equity, inclusion cuts causing black unemployment to surge. Nobody seems to know how big of a boost blacks got from racial preferences because social scientists were averse to studying the sheer scale of affirmative action preference over the 56 years. This is paywalled. Let's see here. Did he paywall this? Nope, it's a short blurb, so we can go through. Wait. Yeah, no, that's not. Oh, good, it's not showing my fucking actual account. From the New York Times section. Black unemployment is surging. A little bit up. Federal layoffs and anti-diversity initiatives have weakened the historically strong labor market for black workers. Like, there's a whole discussion about how mid 2010s people were making the accusation that since 1960s federal employment has been used as a way to give jobs to black people that otherwise they would not get under more meritocratic government hiring or in the private sector. So and so people would denounce that, and then later you have people like Joy Reid, who's a black news commentator, saying, no, the federal hiring in the federal workforce has been a key way for black people to achieve middle-class lifestyle. It's just like talking points that like the alt-right said back in 2016. I don't even want to give it that credit to the alt-right, as much of a hodgepodge shit show that was. Give them full credit for that. We'll say something, and then like a decade or a half later, leftists will say it, but will say because that's a good thing. So we'll see if Steve echoes that. Joblessness for black workers is rising again 2 years after reaching a record low. 2 years, I guess, yeah, this is the record low right here in 2023. This time, the Trump administration assaults on diversity programs and cuts to federal workforce could make it even more difficult for black workers to recover when conditions improve. The African-American unemployment rate has surged over the past 4 months from 6 to 7.5%. Okay, that's very marginal. Also, take any of these notes here. Whenever we're talking about unemployment rate, we're basing that off of people who are putting in for unemployment insurance checks, like I did for about basically a year, and then I gave up and I stopped trying. I still kept on applying for jobs, but I stopped going to this locals because the state I was in had their own system of handling it instead of directly with the federal government. which happens depending on what state you're in. So I had to constantly like reply with like, all right, what 3 jobs did I apply for? Searching through my email and then tracking down the address of whatever these companies were. And you had to do this weekly, so it was annoying. So that's what they base off. This doesn't talk about labor force percentage rate, because so this doesn't count the people, this doesn't track the people who straight up aren't looking for work. While the rate for white people trickled down to 3.7%, ticked down slightly to 3.7%. On top of a slowing economy, the White House's actions have disproportionately harmed black workers, economists said. At least since 1970s, when federal government started tracking unemployment by race, the rate for black people has run about twice the rate for white people because of inferior educational opportunities, the legacy of mass incarceration and discrimination. Over generations, black people confront greater challenges of the job market. There could be other factors. Note that according to New York Times news desk, there's utterly no controversy over why this is so, other than white people are at fault. It could have anything to do with the differences in IQ or in rates at which blacks commit crime, as opposed to the rate at which they are, presumably unjustly incarcerated by systemic racism. So, are there a lot of black people in jail because they keep on getting pinned for the wrong job, for crimes they didn't commit, or thrown in with excess sentences beyond what they should be getting? Or do they just commit more crime per capita? A strong economy during President Trump's first term created more jobs for black workers, but many of them were lost when COVID-19 pandemic hit in-person employment particularly hard. Generous public subsidies, though, cushioned the blow, and hiring rebounded quickly. In 2023, conditions for black workers looked as healthy as ever. Unemployment reached a low of 4.8%. Wages rose at their fastest pace since data collection began in the 1990s. And median black household wealth reached the highest level on record. Conditions started to deteriorate in 2024 after pandemic-era subsidies expired, hiring slowed, and high prices weighed heavily on low-income earners. Black households were the only racial group last year in which the median income fell and poverty rate rose, according to Census Bureau, which median income fell and poverty rate rose. He said that he was particularly disappointed in large businesses that said they would support black workers in response to protests for racial justice in 2020, only to pull back. Yeah, because there was that Bloomberg article that was saying corporate America said that they would seek racial justice in their hiring practice, and it looks like they did. And like vast majority of their hiring for like chief, like top business executive jobs were non-white, not necessarily black. And now there was a new story that came out recently that that's been reversed. Now like over 50% of new hires at top corporate jobs across the corporate sphere are going to white people. To which it looks like, okay, so you don't take that as you see that as backsliding from your progress. Others see it as businesses retracting from an ideological push to go another way. Job losses are concentrated among black women working professional services such as human resources, according to Ms. Wilson's analysis of federal data. Oh yeah, the dreaded HR department. A hiring freeze and mass layoff in the federal workforce, which have continued during the government shutdown and now exceed 200,000, have all fallen disproportionately on black workers. I haven't heard about any of them like collectively suing that this has been racially discriminatory on disparate impact grounds. Then again, the federal government is looking to Trump signed an executive order removing a consent decree on disparate impact in federal hiring. So that would be interesting if that went to court somehow, but I haven't seen it. So they're saying that it's fell disproportionately on black women. So you have to question, like, are they going to collectivize and sue over this? A federal backlash against diversity, equity, and inclusion practices may be making it more difficult for black workers to get hired in the private sector too. Some of the strongest evidence for the efficacy of these practices, oops, I forgot to. Strongest evidence for efficacy of these practices, such as making sure to interview non-white candidates or reaching out to black and Hispanic students, comes from federal contractors. One of its first actions, the Trump administration ordered the groups not to pursue racial equity anymore. because that's creating a lot of problems for them. Like if you're not reaching out to those groups beforehand, but now the government's telling you to, and are you getting any benefit from it? So you go back to the 1970s. All right, federal government to business. You must now reach out to these minority groups like you weren't before. And like you're not getting anything more out of them, out of it from it. So, or perhaps they were, but if you're not requiring them after they've been doing this before and they're not doing it anymore, it implies that the business isn't and is not reaching out to, you know, minority communities for workers. Maybe that shows that that was just performative to get the federal government off their back instead of it increasing any level of business efficiency. But I think the equity in EI means something more different from the equality of opportunity, or they wouldn't have dropped the time-honored word equality for the gimmicky equity. But here's the thing about enforcing the 14th Amendment. Basically, nobody knows how much impact cutting back on affirmative action will have on blacks. We've had racial quotas goals since 1969, but respectable people aren't supposed to ever think that the sheer magnitude of these thumbs on the scale. There have been very few frank studies of how much blacks benefit from racial preferences in order to protect these programs. Why are you getting worked up over tiny benefit for blacks? Are you racist? Are you some kind of racist who thinks blacks need some kind of big quota to be competitive? Ironically, this leads to many nice white people to assume that affirmative action must be trivial in scale, and thus that abolishing it in the name of equality under the law would hurt blacks only trivially. Well, we may find out just how much blacks need affirmative action. So his point saying that if you're constantly emphasizing that affirmative action in all spheres of like life, hiring to education, to government, are trivial, then they're just then they can be done away with and they won't cause much harm. But then you get angry about them, and then it looks at you, then you on the opposition to getting rid of affirmative action get disastrous about it, saying this will harm black people, to which you say, but wait, isn't it like trivial? So it shouldn't matter. So, all right, Steve. You also retweeted out something recently. Where is it? Oh yeah, I retweeted this out from Brian Krasenstein. 14 people killed, 16 injured in mass shooting in St. Helena Island, South Carolina restaurants. Not an immigrant, not transdancer, red state. Yeah, well, I know why Steve retweeted this, because he has his law. 4 people killed, 16 injured. So you have 4 times as many people injured as killed. That usually implied by his the Saylor law, if there's more injured than killed, there's probably a black perpetrator doing that. Could be wrong. 4 is getting a bit high. So let me see if the perp has come out yet. Considered a hub for African American Gula culture. Martin Luther King Drive, you do the math. Oh yeah, it's just trying. Wait, who the fuck is this to? Zero sum. These posts are protected. Sim Warlord. Spice alerts my Telegram channel. What the fuck? By Spice, does he mean OnlyFans? I'm not gonna figure out. So yeah, probably a black perpetrator, if all in all, best guess. 20 injured now. One of the deceased was a security guard. Authorities have not identified suspects or confirmed a manhunt. Investigations are ongoing. So, involved in this incident. So, more to come. Yeah, alright. I don't know, is there anything else to talk about? Conservatives split on nationwide porn ban amid federal legislation push. What? Exodus by conservative committee. Oh, Kangmin Lee, so this guy, reveals division among conservatives over banning hardcore pornography. What counts as hardcore pornography? Like, when you're showing... Is hardcore pornography when you're actually showing the sex, where anything pornographic could just be anything that's lewd or titillating, such as being nude in general? Whereas hardcore pornography is actually showing the sex. I've heard other people like arguing, it's like, where do you set the bounds of what counts as pornography? And said, depiction of sex. And I'm just like, all right, now what about videos of people jerking themselves off? There's no other person. You could say that's sexual in a sense, so but you might want to add to that. So video or pictographic depictions of a person or other person doing sexual acts. I guess that's vague enough to cover, masturbation. So if you want to slam yourself with a 13-inch horse cock, man or woman, I guess that would cover that. It doesn't have to be you having sex with somebody else. With proponents highlighting harms to marriages, youth, trafficking victims, while opponents emphasize free speech and government overreach risks. The debate aligns with the Interstate Obscenity Definition Act introduced by Senator Mike Lee and Representative Mary Miller in 2025. Shit, that was like about a quarter ago. Which seeks to update federal obscenity laws for online content and is advancing through Congress despite ACLU criticism. At the state level, 21 states have implemented age verification laws prompting platforms like Pornhub to block access in those areas. Let's see. I didn't realize, banning porn was such an unpopular position on the right. My mentions are full of people calling me evil authoritarian for wanting to ban hardcore pornography. What makes the pornography hardcore? I get your concerns about government overreach and unjust censorship, but hardcore pornography is an area that is so black and white. The prevalence of porn has no benefits, only downsides, and it help and it would. Who the fuck contracts it and would? It would help, and you're already going past the 240 limit, buddy. What's the point there? Help individuals, families, and societies if we mitigate reach. No one is saying banning porn will get rid of it forever. Human nature doesn't change, but politics exists to impose what we believe to be good. And we can leverage power for the betterment of the individual communities and the nation. This idea of moral neutrality that libertarians have is fundamentally dishonest because you believe the highest good is ensuring maximum autonomy, and I reject that premise. The highest good is goodness, beauty, and truth. Freedoms are meant to achieving that for every individual, for the nation. Governing authorities are not inherently evil. Exercising political power is not inherently evil. Okay, I agree. Sometimes you have to use political power to get what you want in life. And that is probably what plagued the Republican Party for like, I don't know, past like 30 years, is that like it didn't do anything. Trump's like breaking that like that old rule that as Republicans you don't use political power for nothing stupid, like trying to privatize Social Security, which honestly we should probably do, but is politically retardedly unpopular. Libertarianism is politically and morally untenable, and mass democracy leads to chaos and degeneracy. I'm a right-wing traditionalist, not a liberal. I have been clear about this for many years. I don't believe in burning bridges with anyone whom I consider a friend or ally against a greater enemy, but it's a bit sad as people will denounce me over a very annoying belief that we should ban pornography, a view that the Founding Fathers, most Americans until 4 years ago, believed. Like, there was actually a Supreme Court case back in, like, I don't know, the 20s or 50s, I forgot what it was, or 20s, that basically said the First Amendment didn't apply to films. That subsequently got overruled, no doubt, at this point, and the various laws regarding pornography and various, like, there's tons and tons of rules, Supreme Court cases covering it. There's a more recent one about the Bush era one about making pornography, depiction of child porn, artistic depiction of child pornography illegal, and the Supreme Court struck that down. Like, no, if it's not a real person, it's bad. It's constitutionally protected. I'm open to speak with any creator about this. Side wants to win will always beat the side that wants to be left alone. By the way, this is just a political reality. I think arguments for banning porn can be applied to cigarettes and especially alcohol too. In fact, even more because they're physically destructive also. Ultimately, this is most important. Individuals are free to choose, pursue what they want in life, even if it's stupid. I don't think banning cigarettes would be so awful, but we already have laws against minors purchasing them. We have, yeah, so that's a bad, all right, came up with like alcohol and tobacco. Those things that we already control and are a little bit easier to actually implement because it's a physical product that you actually have to go out and get, that you can't just get the video on your phone. Whereas with porn, you can just get the video on your phone. We have laws against excessive alcohol consumption, too, drunk driving, or in public intoxication more prominently, instead of like adding in the motor vehicle issue. I get the line of reasoning, but porn isn't a substance you need to go out of your way to buy. It's everywhere and accessible to anyone at any age with an internet connection. Children are hooked on it at such a young age, and it completely destroys the soul of those who get consumed by it and those who participate in its production. Nah, there's some people whose like souls like completely meld with it. No doubt. There are just absolute degens from the get-go. If parents aren't adequately protecting their children from it, and a large segment of the adult population is addicted to it too, I think it's reasonable to use politics and power to mitigate its hold on society. Freedom cannot be untethered from virtue, or else it will completely destroy the individual and by extension society. You won't achieve a ban online, any ban on online porn without digital real ID. Well, at this point, it's been pretty effective because unless you got a VPN, you do have to do this whole registration online, and most people aren't just willing to go through with that. Any other solution won't actually work. Even then, you need an effective ISP whitelist for websites because new ones could be created without restrictions. All this work to accommodate bad parenting. I'm not naive to think online porn can be banned, but we can take steps to mitigate its reach without digital real ID. Obvious solutions are fines and punitive measures, even jail time against those caught creating and distributing pornography, but AI can also help. Multi-language tools can scan and block explicit material, site blacklisting, etc. And obviously, bypass is like VPNs, yes, but the biggest measures in using penalties is using penalties against pornography. It's gotten so bad to the point where porn stars and their lore has become part of the zeitgeist, whereas they were shamed and the not so distant. It's not to accommodate or nor excuse bad parenting, but when the majority of the population is regularly consuming it, not sure if we're going to get out of this mess without serious penalties. All right, don't need to dig into this. So what was his initial post that sparked this shit? Oh, this is what it looks like IRL? I didn't know about that. For my conservative beliefs, I tried to stop, when was this? Back on October 1st? When did this happen? Oh, him retweeting Tectone, because I listened to podcast was he on, and he has talked about, like, he definitely knows the ins and out of hentai. He is not he's not somebody who can say he does not know what porn. Extreme leftist, extreme right, censoring, banning any fictions they don't like. Horseshoe theory. All right, is this what's the original thing? Porn being taken away. State requires age verification over teen. Pornhub. Oh, I saw this initial piece. Nobody gives a shit about targeting kids because kids don't have money to pay for stuff anyway. So can we stop being mentally deficient for a second and be honest with what is happening here? Do you, Kagman Lee, feel comfortable with showing your government idea when you want to jerk off? No? Okay, well, no one else does either. Well, he doesn't want to jerk off. That's the thing. Also, please explain the financial advantage for a company to set up a product that's extremely costly for them and also opens to liabilities if they, when they get hacked, when it's common sense that nobody uses it. Why are you so triggered at the possibility of porn being taken away from you? Yeah, V is a pretty libertine guy, I will say. All right. Corbin, why the fuck is he trending? I was about to say I need to like go to Clash Report, move on, and get on with the day because it's late. Then again, I always stream this late anyways. Shit, there were 49 of these things. That's probably actually like a little bit less. The fuck. People requiring a Corbin. A ceasefire is respite. It is not justice. We are a global movement for Palestine and we're never going away. Well, it's not like you're not part of the peace process, buddy. So you can have your marches and stuff, but you're going to be a million miles away from having any effect over Gaza. Comrade Corbin, thank you for admitting your true intentions. It was never about Gaza, was it? It was all your vile Jew hatred. No, he's saying, I will defend him on this. It's not, he's saying that it's against Israel. It's because the Palestinians are not going to be served well by this, because he considers even the state now of like not being able to govern themselves in his with the Palestinian state is injustice. Oxford student, I've never seen in this country the level of hate towards Jews, even when the infamous far-right were active. This is Jeremy's Corbyn doing. Listen, there are a lot of people who are just straight up anti-Semitic in the pro-Palestinian camp, but a lot of it is just like, there are people who can separate Jews from Israel. A lot of people can't, and I would say there's a racial tilt to this. I'll just say it. White people have the autism levels to be able to have a nuanced separation of Jews and Israelis in the Israeli government, and non-white people don't. So they will be mean. They will turn into anti-Semitism over the Israel issue. All right. Demand military intervention now, October to October 25th. United to support the call for urgent military intervention in Palestine. Time for action is now, and rally for just and lasting peace. Our voices can make a difference. I would round up and deport every single pro-Palestine, anti-Semitic hate activist, starting with Jeremy Corbyn. I would send them all to Gaza. London National Debt. Oh, look at this fucking tiger tank. This looks like a tiger tank to me. Although I'm gonna say it looks like they probably just went for a fucking tank online and just like looks like some pin art or something, or did something really quick. And this, it strikes me as a tiger tank. I don't think it's a Nazi reference, but you never knows. Maybe with something like that. And what the fuck even are these planes? I want to say it's like a B-52. It doesn't look like anything Nazi-esque, and that looks like a U.S. soldier. I don't know what this guy is. This guy gives me this helmet gives me a weird Soviet vibe for some reason. So, demand military intervention now. All right, now let's go to Clash Report and catch up on what happened. Africa Bulletin, dude. Nobody gives a shit about your Africa Bulletin. Where did I leave off? Iran will not attend the summit. Okay, the little green men. Oh, Dan Scavino. I saw this. I have no idea who this is. Houthis will stop attacks on Israel if it complies with the ceasefire agreement in the Gaza Strip. You did nothing. Oh. Patriot air defense system missile interception rates in Ukraine have dropped from 42 to 6%, blaming Russian mission upgrades, advancing maneuvering. It's a cat and mouse game. This was going to happen, probably. So it's how do we beat it? And man, there's only 4 missiles to these things. We gotta make that. The missiles gotta be smaller and more mass producible. Yeah, all this thing about Pakistan destroys major Afghan Taliban base in Spin Buldak. Isn't this a brand? No, it's Buldak. It's like the brand of fucking ramen. Iran will not attend the Sharm el-Sheikh summit despite being invited. Okay. They're gonna be the odd one out there, honestly. So, Hamas is ready to hand over Israeli hostages today. It was 14 hours ago, so if that hasn't happened by now. Pakistan says that, although good that they're getting on the ball with it. I'm thirsty. I don't know why. I barely ate today. And drank, probably. Pakistan says 23 of its soldiers and 200 on the Afghan side were killed in clashes. So that's less than like the 58 Afghanistan was calling. Vance, hostages will be released from Gaza any moment now. Release of hostages will begin early Monday morning. My time, in Central Standard Time. Our humanitarian aid trucks have started to reach Gaza. Israel has made 85% Gaza uninhabitable, polluted the waters, destroyed the gardens, demolished the buildings, bombed the schools, hospitals, and mosques. That sounds rhetorical.
Binaları yıktı. Okulları. İsrail Gazze'nin %85'ini yaşanmaz hale getirdi. Suları kirletti. Bahçeleri yok etti.
Why am I not hearing anything?
Okulları, hastaneleri, camileri bombaladı.
Did they seriously upload the video without the
ulaşmaya başladı. Gazze'ye yardım girişleri hamdolsun hızlandı. Bizim insani
I need to test something if I'm even going through.
Gazze'ye ulaşmaya başladı.
Did they seriously upload the video? Oh no, it's going through on your end. I can't fucking hear it for some reason.
Bizim insani yardım tırlarımızda Gazze'ye
I need to turn.
Gazze'ye yardım girişleri hızlandı. Bizim insani yardım tırlarımızda
Why am I not hearing it? What the fuck's going on here? So it's going through on stream, but why am I not hearing it? Motherfucker.
Hızlandı. Bizim insani yardım tırlarımızda Gazze'ye ulaşmaya başladı. Gazze'ye yardım girişleri hamdolsun hızlandı.
Do I have to do a full reset before? Alright, whatever, let it go. Just do a fucking test on YouTube. Can I hear anything? Wow, load, goddamn you. Go bananas.
We're sick of all these stupid rules. Can't tell us but
Yeah, no, I'm blocked out. What the fuck is this? I got monitor and output. I can't fucking hear anything.
Gazze'nin %85'ini yaşanmaz hale
Oh.
suları kirletti.
Oh, now I hear Erdogan in the background. I had selected the wrong audio output on my own computer, but you were able to hear it nonetheless. Alright, Israel will only release Palestinian prisoners after confirmation that all hostages have been returned. All hostages? I am altering the deal. Pray I do not alter it further. Fuel and power shortages are deepening due to Jinim's blockade of key supplies in Mali. Where in Mali? Madagascar. Nobody knows, that is an island off the east coast of Africa, more towards the south. That has an interesting sort of, I'll just say it, racial makeup, because it was settled by Austronesians from, like, Southeast Asia, but mixed with some African people, so they're a bit different looking. The Malagasy people of Madagascar are a little bit more distinct from actual Africans. It's something to be said that sub-Saharan Africans really did not voyage out to sea that much. Like the island of Sao Tome off at the Nook in where West Africa meets Central Africa, that's owned by Spain. Yeah, that island was completely uninhabited. There's no trace of human settlement there. The Spanish were the first ones to get there. No Africans went out there. There are some like theories that perhaps a grand Malian empire or something in West Africa could have reached Brazil or something. And there are these weird statues from the Olmec civilization who are like older than the Aztecs. The faces of these things look African-esque, but who knows. Madagascar elite army unit joining protests demanding the president's... Oh shit, the army's defecting. You're screwed at that point. Resignation declared that the armed forces are now under its command. Oh, so military coup at this point? Oh boy. Madagascar, president announces an attempted coup after elite soldiers joined deadly youth-led protests demanding his resignation. So this is the fucking president? As you can see, he looks very like East Asian. Brown, but East Asian. Zelensky spoke today with Trump today. The second talks in 2 days. Strengthening of Ukraine's air defense, long-range capabilities, and energy issues were discussed. Who the fuck's this guy? Big Saudi state outlets report that the remains of Eli Cohen, an Israeli spy executed in Syria in 1965, may soon be transferred to Israel as a gesture of goodwill. Cohen was executed like the most Jewish name possible in Damascus on May 18th, 1992, after infiltrating the Syrian political military leadership. He like got up to be the Syrian defense minister at one point. And I think what's his face, Sacha Baron Cohen, did a movie representing him. I remember Ben Shapiro talking glowingly about it. And of course, like, when it's an Israeli character, Sacha Baron Cohen will actually portray them well versus like any other thing he participates in. That's something to be expanded on, but I won't get into it right now. Mozambique LNG returns. Target in sight. 20 billion Afungi project starts in the 2021 Palma attacks halted operations. Government confirms 2029 output goal as security improves in Cabo Delgado. So this is Mozambique. Mozambique faces to Madagascar in the southeast of Africa. Europe's gas demands a new FID revive moment despite lingering risks. Well, they're not getting this shit from Russia anymore, so better to get that. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, it's Merkel and Putin. Der Spiegel investigation reveals that under Angela Merkel, German-Russian military cooperation persisted almost up to Russia's 2014 annexation of Crimea. Russian officers trained at Germany's Altmark Combat Center using Rheinmetall simulation tech, and Berlin even approved a $1 billion deal to build similar training sites in Russia. The project was only halted after Crimea's seizure. Yeah. So Merkel was going down the same path, she really set up Germany for failure. through the migrant crisis and having an open borders policy or extremely lenient asylum policy, and cozying up to Russia as hard as possible, and even continuing to do so on economic means even after the 2014 seizure. Like, they were building Nord Stream 2 after Crimea seizure in 2014, when you think that should have been halted. So she was continuing to do that. So she really screwed the pooch. She really screwed Germany over. Hamas source to AP. Hamas has completed preparations for the release of living hostages. JD Vance. We're going to find out a lot in the weeks to come about whether China wants to start a trade war with us or be reasonable. Trump has far more cords than the PRC. I'm skeptical of that claim. I'd like that to be true.
We're going to find out a lot in the weeks to come about whether China wants to start a trade war with us or whether they actually want to be reasonable. I hope they choose the path of reason. The President of the United States is going to defend America regardless.
All right. Well, he's being the Trump man. He's being the spokesman for Trump. He needs to be, because that's how you have to exist in the Trump admin when you're around Trump. New post from Pakistan's defense minister. They beat you up too. What the fuck? New post from Pakistan's defense minister. They beat you. Oh, so it's Pakistan getting a dig on India, like saying, because apparently now it's like being thrown out that various like Islamic groups in Afghanistan have support from the Indian government. Why a Hindu nationalist government like India would support them? It's obviously to like keep Pakistan off balanced. All right, Trump, don't worry about China. It will all be fine. Highly respected President Xi just had a bad moment. He doesn't want depression for his country, neither do I. Palestine President Abbas is expected to attend Trump's peace summit in Sharm el-Sheikh. God, this guy is such a fucking fat. What the fuck? Is that the key what I think it's for? Apparently, Palestinians who were displaced all the way back in the Nakba in the 1940s still hold on to the keys to their old houses in the hopes one day that they will return. So I think that's what the point of this, although what has happened to those houses since is remains in question. History Speaks show did a post about that, so that's how I know about that. Palestinian journalist and activist Saleh al-Jafari, and in relation to John Jafari, aka Jontron, was killed in Gaza City during internal clash between Palestinian armed groups. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The peace is over and they start squabbling with themselves and a poor journalist gets killed. He was reportedly shot multiple times while filming Al-Sabra, and his death was confirmed by Al-Hali Arab Hospital. Israel-linked Dagmush militia executed journalist Saleh al-Jafari with 7 point-blank gunshots after holding him captive for several hours. Dagmush militia. Never forget, there's plenty of people who are willing to work with Israel to get their momentary comeuppance. The last video posted by Saleh al-Jafari today, we truly just live, thank God for everything. Does he have a fucking piercing? Whatever. Oh, so he's right, there's a retweet. One big misdemeanor just crashed 2.5 million off the market. Markets have overreacted to what appears to be a misunderstanding between Trump and Xi. China's rare earth export controls were first announced on October 9th, around 8:30 AMC, more than 26 hours after Trump's post on the topic. At the time, it drew attention only after Trump's post on October 10th did markets panic, triggering a massive sell-off. Last night, China clarified that the new measures are not a full export ban. Applications that meet regulatory standards will still be approved. This suggests the restrictions were more procedural than punitive. Given this clarification, Trump's 100% tariff threat on Chinese goods looks increasingly like a negotiation tactic rather than an imminent policy move. With China signaling cooperation, the odds of those tariffs actually taking effect are now extremely low. The result, the biggest crypto liquidation in history, 2.5 trillion losses in S&P 500 market cap, have been driven by a single misunderstanding. Trade deal or de-escalation now appears likely. I only went down 5,000 in my mutual fund, so my risks are spread. My investments are spread. Thank you to my broker for setting all that up for me. So I'm fine. Now watch the rebound. A plane just crashed in Fort Worth, Texas. Oh shit. Press F. Do you think Trump should be nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize? Of course, Lensing says. We will be very happy to nominate Trump next year if he pressures and stop Putin. Okay, he'll hinge that on if he can get Well, we only got a couple months left for 2025. So if you know Trump were to get the Nobel Peace Prize for Russia and Ukraine, he'd have to do that now. Although that would stack more onto like he deserves the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize if he got two major peace deals over things that people actually care about, like Israel, Gaza, Russia, Ukraine. So we'll see if things push up. Trump's post about education. All right. Fuck. Nah, that's just too zoomed out. Throughout most of our history, America's colleges and universities have been great strategic assets of the United States. Tragically, however, much of the higher education has lost its way and is now corrupting the youth society with woke, socialist, and anti-American ideology. He's not wrong. That serves as justification for discriminatory practices by universities that are unconstitutional and unlawful. My administration is fixing this and fast with our great reform agenda in higher education. Our nation's great institutions will once again prioritize merit and hard work before group identity, resulting in tremendous new research opportunity to benefit all Americans and equality being honored in American business, courts, and culture. To those universities that continue to illegally discriminate based on race or sex, we will continue our current efforts to swiftly and forcefully enforce federal law. But those institutions that want to quickly return to the pursuit of truth and achievement, they will be invited to enter into a forward-looking agreement with the federal government to help bring about the golden age of academic excellence in higher education. They will agree to follow federal law and protect civil rights of all students, faculty, and employees on campuses. They will not stop racist admission policies and put an end to unjust illegal discrimination in faculty hiring. These institutions will commit to high quality standards in intellectually open campus environment, including the protection of free speech and debate, institutional neutrality, major step forward, affordability for students, okay, and an end to entanglement of foreign money and finances of American universities. Americans deserve to be treated in accordance with their demonstrated achievements and potential, and upon regaining this fundamentally American value, our nation will be unstoppable. We will once again have universities that develop the talents of our amazing people, young to lead lives of success and fulfillment, cultivate love of country and culture achievement, and help make Americans proud, safe, and prosperous and free. All right, so a lot of details missing from here, but MIT apparently rebuffed compliance with this new deal, so we'll see what happens. Trump leaves for the Middle East on Air Force One.
They will release all the hostages in one go, which I think has been a game changer, because all the hostages out in one go kind of removes any Israeli justification for continuing with the war.
Now this reminds me of something. In Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, in Crusader Kings 2, you can have, I've had it, especially when I was playing Horse Lords, you can have your capital siege down, and then your family members or close friends captured. You can then wage a war to free them, but you have to but there's a chance they might just kill all your family hostages as soon as you declare war, so you gotta move fast. And you don't immediately get them back if you siege down their capital. So there's always that risk. So, Russian Kilo-class submarine, likely the B-261 Novorossiysk from the Black Sea Fleet, was spotted surfaced off the coast of Brittany, France. Off Brittany, France, a French naval frigate immediately banned tracking. Man, the Russians are just trying to piss everyone off right now. Why are they doing this? They're trying to pressure Europe right now with all this shit. It's just going to aggravate them even more. Insider crypto whale profits ahead of Trump's tariff sock. A new created crypto account opened 100 million short position on Bitcoin and Ethereum just minutes before U.S. President Trump announced 100% tariff on Chinese imports. The news caused them after market crash went out to 19 to 20 billion in crypto positions and plunging Bitcoin prices. The trader, dubbed a crypto whale, reportedly made 160 to 29 million in profit within hours and withdrew funds immediately, prompting insider trading suspicions. Well, get on it, FTC. If that's even the approach. What the fuck is this woman wearing? Trump's list. The act for saving a life earns the world's eternal thanks. Tomorrow will be very busy. Hamas will release about 20 captives and 28 bodies early tomorrow morning, while Israel will release 2,000 Palestinian detainees. The hostage release is scheduled for about 6 a.m. local time. All right, so by the time I wake up, something should have happened. Trump is now traveling to the Middle East, stopping briefly in Israel before co-chairing summit with Egypt focused on Gaza's reconstruction and governments. Trump will address the Knesset at 1100 and meet Israeli officials. So, busy day for an old man. He's still like rocking it around. Netanyahu has not said that the war is over yet. Trump, the war is over.
The war between Israel and Hamas. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, has not gone so far as to say the war is over. In your view, is the war between Israel and Hamas over?
War is over.
The war is over. Yes. Base Trump. We have a lot of verbal guarantees. I believe that will be held.
That aren't down. We have a lot of verbal guarantees too, and I don't think they're going to want to disappoint me. I have a lot of verbal guarantees that aren't down in writing, but they were given to me, and I believe they're going to be held very strongly. We have a lot of.
I don't think that they will want to disappoint me. Just talking like an absolute fucking mob boss. The hostages, I understand all 20. We may get them out a little bit early. We were involved and they were in place that you don't want to know about. Very deep. Deep. Deep in the mountain halls. I don't know where I was going with that. Drums. Drums in the deep. Here, Trump on Netanyahu.
Let me tell you, he's a wartime president. He did a very good job. I had some disputes with him, and they were quickly settled. I can tell you that. But as far as I'm concerned, I think he's done a great job. I think he was the right person at this time. You know, look, it's been this way for centuries. You know, we're not talking about for 10 years, for 5. It's been this way for centuries.
I mean, for centuries, like, it was usually under all of the Israel-Palestine, the Levant was under control of one person. So, like, I imagine he has, like, a lot broader view. Maybe he has some, like, inkling of a broader view of history. But, like, usually it's under one control. And, like, I don't know how many, like, revolts there were. And it's not like there was a major Jewish presence there. I know there's a constant issue of the continuous Jewish presence in the Levant. But they weren't ever there to be much of a demographic problem for whoever was ruling it. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Biden, no good. They didn't get along, and they had the opposite because Biden and Obama backed Iran. And just so when you talk about a thing like that, if you think they were backing Iran, when you back Iran, this wouldn't have worked. And had we not taken out the Iran nuclear facility and we made the same deal, it would have a really dark cloud over it, and you wouldn't have people dancing in the streets, Katie. You would have people saying, oh, man, you know, you're making a deal, but we have a guy over there with nuclear weapons all over the place. He's going to knock the hell out of us. If we didn't take out the Iran nuclear when we did, because in 2 months, they would have had a nuclear weapon. This deal, even if it were done the exact same way, would have had a dark cloud over it. And now, there's no dark clouds.
Dark clouds. So, like, he's saying that the Midnight Hammer B-2 strike on the Fordo nuclear facility was key to making this deal, like, as good as possible.
With this deal. And the Emir is an amazing man who really helped this. You have to understand, his country is right in the middle of everything, more so than any other country, more so than UAE, where you have to fly an hour and a half to get there, more so than Saudi Arabia, where you have to fly an hour and a half to get there. His country, you walk across a line and you're there. So he's in the middle of this unbelievable hostile territory with people on all different sides of the, you know, the opinion of the question. They were a tremendous help.
Qatar Shugi, he was like, it was funny where some people have been skewering him because in the like past decade he's talked about how Iran was, Qatar was funding terrorists and shit, which I wouldn't put it past them that they maybe possibly were, but now he's like buddy with them. Trump on Gaza deal.
I saw it with Turkey, and by the way, Turkey was fantastic too. President Erdogan was fantastic. He really helped a lot because he's very respected. He's got a very powerful nation. He's got a very, very powerful military, and he helped a lot.
Oh, no wonder you retweeted that fucking Turkish clash report. Trump, here there's a war now between Pakistan and Afghanistan. I said I'll have to wait till I get back. You can have underlings beneath you start working on this issue, although it looks like the Qataris and Saudis are trying to intervene in the meantime. I'm doing another one because I'm good at solving wars. I'm good at making peace. He really likes making deals. I give Ukraine credit for doing so well. They're very good fighters. I think President Putin would look great if he got to settle, and I think he's going to settle it. If he doesn't, it's not going to be good for him. Thinly veiled threat. She is a very tough man and a smart man. He's a great leader. I think he will get it set. Trump says he would visit Gaza. I'd be proud too. I know it so well without visiting. No, don't. That's just going to be a security fucking nightmare for you, the Secret Service. I don't think there's anything going to get me... I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. I think I'm not maybe heaven bound. I'm not sure I'll make it heaven, but I've made my life a lot better for a lot of people.
A little cute. I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. Okay, I really don't. I think I'm not maybe heaven bound. I may be in heaven right now as we fly in Air Force One. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make heaven, but I've made life a lot better for a lot of people. And you know, as an example, had the election of 2020 not been rigged, you would have millions of people living.
That's like the most like, you know, like down to earth I think I've ever heard him. Like, I don't think I'm heaven bound. I don't think I'm getting to the pearly gates. But I've done all the good I can in this world. That's kind of humbling. Like, to say, oh, I'm sure I'm gonna get into heaven. No, like, I'm not sure I'm gonna get into heaven, but I'm trying my darndest anyway. In real life, just like, that is like the most like humble I think I have ever heard Trump sound. Like earlier he was saying like if I can end the Russia-Ukraine war, that'll be my ticket to heaven. Like he's trying to put a personal stake in it. Now he's over it. Like, I don't think I'm heaven bound, but I'm trying to save as many people as I can. And of course, shoehorning in the fucking 2020 election, whatever you think about it. So Trump Ukraine, Biden gave them $350 billion of them. We gave them nothing, but we gave them respect. What the fuck?
$50 billion, and we didn't. We gave them nothing, but we gave them respect.
What the fuck does that mean? Ukraine needs Patriots very badly. They like to have Tomahawks. We'll see. I might have to speak to Russia about that. Tomahawks are a new step of aggression. If this war is not going to get settled, I'm going to send them Tomahawks. It's an incredible, very offensive weapon. We're probably going to give them like the old shit that needs to go away, but you know, seeing how Russia's performed, that might actually be quite devastating. Trump says that he can walk over from Iran to Qatar in 1 second. You can walk over to Iran from Qatar in 1 second. Reporter asks question. Who are you with? Politico. Political has gone bad. Let's get somebody else ask some questions because Politico is... God damn it. Whatever. Alright, at the 50-minute mark. I can use more water. Shit. I shouldn't show you my fucking notifications. God damn it. Hold up. Where is this? More Michael Tracy complaining about fucking Jared Kushner.
Qataris about their changing behavior in your first term. You talked about how they were funding terrorism. What
The Qataris, yeah.
What are they doing differently in your eyes? Make sure they're not
Qataris
funding
really helped us with this deal. And the Emir is an amazing man who really helped us. You have to understand, his country is right in the middle of everything, more so than any other country, more so than UAE, where you have to fly an hour and a half to get there, more so than Saudi Arabia, where you have to fly an hour and a half to get there. His country, you walk across a line and you're there. So he's in the middle of this unbelievable hostile territory with people on all different sides of the, of the opinion and the question. They were a tremendous help. Qatar was a tremendous help to getting this done. I hope people can realize that. And it was very tough and very dangerous for Qatar. They were very brave, and their leader, the Emir, was very, very brave. And Qatar should start getting some credit. And you have to understand, they lived in the middle of everything. So they can't just be like, you couldn't do it, nobody could do it. Say what?
Have they changed their behavior from 2017 when you accused them of funding terrorism?
I don't know. In 2017, I didn't really know them very well. 2017, that was at the very beginning of my term. As I got to know them, I got to understand them, and I got to realize that they are right in the middle of everything.
Yeah, they're in the middle of everything, but like everyone else has got territory that's in the middle of everything over there.
Other countries are there, but they're an hour and a half away. A big difference. They're literally, you walk over from Iran to Qatar. You can walk in.
All right, that's enough for the evening. Anything blow up in the meantime? 48% of players. That's because you keep on throwing in fucking mobile games, which women play a lot more. It's different. Although I have been surprised to learn how many fucking women are into Pokemon. Then again, it's cute little fucking cartoon animals, so why should I be so surprised? Kal Raleigh, Dark State versus the Deep State. Oh, the Deep State has gone into the Dark State. I'm not even first trigger. Someone taking time off their day to slime Asmongold. Trying to get me killed. Do you think when Asmongold dies of roaches and rats in his room, they are gonna take over and puppet his body like an Enard from Sister? Okay, what the fuck? I have no idea what that's a reference to. The fuck is going on here? I should get out of here before I accidentally stumble across something not safe for work. Oh, so many other people are getting in on this. Amazing that an entire section of the economy is a jobs program for one demographic group. I didn't say it, he did. Let's see here. Anything else happened recently? Reconsidering the 100% tariff. So we all lose value out of nowhere. Yeah, Witkoff and Kushner and Gaza. Alright, that's enough for now. I'm gonna fire up the game at this point. Shrink myself down a bit. And get Armor Core running. Let me preemptively. Oh wait, need to do the announcement tweet. Not that anyone follows me on fucking Twitter ever comes. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and like bullshit this to finish this up because I'm getting a little bit. I am over and done with Armor Core right now. It's been a long time coming. It's been about a year. I'd like to move on to something else. I'm thinking I'm gonna have something of a bit of a joke game in between. I'm thinking I might get Detroit Become Human, and I'm going to, because I saw Pippa did that, and I want to go down my own path for how to do it. And my path is the police robot becomes the arch defender of humanity at all costs. And while I turn the, whoever the fuck the black android is, into like the ultimate revolutionary. And so they have to go at it, and I don't give a shit about the blonde droid. She can die immediately. I don't care. Because apparently I watched Pippa stream in Detroit Become Human. You can basically fail all the QuickTime events and basically lose the basically end that fucking storyline, so you don't have to follow through with it all the rest of the way. All right, where's my fucking notepad? All right. Live now, launching Armored Core. Imminently. Time to finish the fight. The live stream link. Get 2 viewers on fucking Twitch. How did that happen? Oh, Jelly just went live. All right, let me fire up the game, and I'm gonna go get some more water because I'm a thirsty bitch for some reason right now. game capture worked fully without like you having to do anything. Take myself down a bit. All right, good to go. All right, so continue. I've done all the arena ones, right? I'm just gonna jump into this warm up before I go back into the other thing. Well, that wasn't that one. That wasn't that hard.
Model Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. This will be the last evaluation. Subject AC, Locksmith. Call sign V1, Roy. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
What the fuck am I doing? Oh, he's beating the shit out of me.
50%.
I'm not ready to fight this guy.
At 30%.
Yeah, no, alright, whatever. Need to move on. So, there's a way to beat the end boss with Snail, so I'm actually gonna quit. I'm gonna go back to the store and fix this, because I'm looking to end this, so I was looking for a cheese strat to finally end this. Let's go to parts shop, buy... Grenade cannon. This is different than a songbird. Laser cannon. Plasma cannon. Pulse shield. Launcher. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where's the... For stun needle launcher. Yeah, the key apparently is to do dual stun needle launcher. Then, like, grenade cannons. Needle gun. Zuka. Then, like, those. Detonating bazooka. Special bazooka developed by On. Create a chain of explosions on contact with layer on impact damage. Compared to standard explosive weapons, this weapon has notable high direct hit damage. Low rounds. Yeah, we'll go with that. Grenade launcher. Napalm, jamming rock bomb, stun bomb launcher. Laser rifle. Nah. APL goes down, but system recovery goes up. Attitude stability. AP down significantly. Well, that's a minor increase. Oh, that thing looks stupid as fuck. Higher value krypton's a lower vulnerability to system abnormalities. I don't even know. I still don't remember what system abnormalities even are. What the fuck is it? Oh, that is trash. Now I'm tank minded, so AP is up slightly. Might not be the worst things. Thrust. Everything is like a mat. It's either. So I think I got the best I can get. Even is this shit. Close range assist. Hey, this is worth something. I'm running out of fucking money. Incapacity, E and recharge to ground slightly. Oh, this was just a straight upgrade in all domains for a slight increase in weight, so DFGN. Assembly. There we go. Terminal armor, and I got new arms. These ones. Boost speed down slightly. Alright, let's see how that goes. No, wait, I want... We'll change it up when we get to Snail. I don't think I'm going to be able to win it with the regular thing, so... Burst assault rifle. Let's go with the linear rifle for now. Keep the good old pulse blade. We'll change it up when we actually get to Snail. Alright, missions. This is the final mission. Let's repeat the briefing for old time's sake.
I'll explain our mission. Carla's last strike has rendered the Xylem inoperable.
Oh, right.
There's only one way left to stop it from colliding and igniting the core. We have to take the whole thing down.
I think I'm past the battle with Carla and what's his face.
Large skirmian generators distributed throughout the area.
Skyrmian.
Raven fights on. No one has shaped Rubicon's destiny as much as you have. Come and see what the name Raven means to them.
Alright, rallying the people like the end of Star Wars, whatchamacallit. The Rise of the Skywalker. Yeah, let's get this shit show on the road.
Allies should be arriving already.
Getting totally distracted by something on my phone. Man, look at that shoddy construction. Rusty.
It looks like the guest of honor's here.
He's got like a bazooka weapon.
I never thought I'd be rubbing shoulders with the liberator of Rubicon. Every Rubiconian who heard your cry rose up to fight.
Who did Rusty even fight for?
Let's show them there's a future for Rubicon beyond these scorched skies.
Alright, this fucking soundtrack.
Looks like the Liberation Front has broken into Institute City. You should hear this. Patching you in.
Now, comrades, rout the corporations. We'll show Raven. The Rubiconians will wallow in the ashes no more.
Slogans scrawled in ash were never going to change Rubicon. Cinders are alive with flame once more.
Try to be poetic, but it kind of got lost on me. I was in the middle of fighting.
It's time. Deploying the Schneider AC.
Sounds like quite the party down there. Love to see all my hard work paying off.
You can't see me. I'm just noticing just how suspended these giant weapon systems are off the back. Like those little fragile frame. Maybe they're actually made, like steel is that strong, but that seems just like precarious to have your armaments like that's like projected off your body. It's like the torques and shreds of shit like this. You think they'd be like a little bit more melded in.
Looks like we got our work cut out for us. It'll be just like when we climbed the wall. I see. The intake's vulnerable. I'll get its attention. You handle the shooting.
No. I'm out of the end. Shit. Alright, save it, so... Fuck. Got that. I completely clammed up doing that. Man, I blew through my songbirds on that, but...
They must really want us dead. Let me handle the fleet.
Yes.
Let's keep up the pace, Raven.
Can't believe I'm siding with the AI in my fucking head. Alright, now this was the fucking puzzle where I couldn't figure out where the fuck I was going.
There's 2 Skirmian generators left. Once we've shut those down, we need to deal with the ramjet engine. Destroy the generators, head outside.
Getting major damage. We're dropping like flies out here.
Arquebus Interceptor.
Identification. V4. He's supposed to be dead. Wolverine! Don't let him get any closer!
Did I fight Rusty at an earlier point?
Person who can keep up with me.
Wait, was it over here? Yeah, no. Oh, I'm already in it. That's what happened.
Light shoulder ammunition out.
3 generators destroyed. 1 more to go.
Why is everything getting tinged red now? It's annoying. I swear my missile launcher, I keep on seeing it in the corner of my eye and then mistaking it for a fucking... I probably should actually heal up.
All Skirmian generators destroyed.
Skirmian.
Tripod cylinders exploded.
Bad news, buddy. Something said it's straight finger precision.
Yeah.
Never seen something move that fast. They must have finished work on...
Balteus.
Balteus.
Raven, we need to get outside fast.
All right. So we destroyed all the skirmish. Why is Arquebus all of a sudden getting...
Raven, the independent mercenary. You're not the mutt I thought you were.
That machine.
You're below that. You are vermin.
AAP-07A. Arquebus Balteus. Pilot identified as V2 Snail.
As I was told. Good. It would be most inconvenient to see our hard-won call go up in smoke. Rabble-rousing the locals. Another inconvenience. But
So I guess now we're taking the side of Rubicon somehow.
your crime is that you ignored me, ignored Arquebus. You are vermin, and I will be rid of you.
Be careful, Raven.
At 30%.
God damn it. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, I got him to half health this time. Well, I'm dead. Alright, let me go to my chi strat loadout. There we go. Yep. Ian shortfall. This is the only thing that's gonna get me through here. Fuck it. That was... I was not expecting that. I should have paid attention to what else he had.
Raven the independent mercenary. You're not the mutt I thought you were. You're below that. You are vermin.
God damn it. God damn it. I gotta pay attention to his fucking...
This item is doomed. Good. It would be most inconvenient to see our hard-won cause go up in smoke. Rabble-rousing the locals. Another inconvenience. Overlook that. Your crime is that you ignored me, ignored Archibus. You are vermin, and I will be rid of you.
Second fleet has been wiped out. We can't get a lock on him.
Wearing the enemy AC down. Maintain fire!
I gotta pay attention to my own fucking health instead of just spamming him.
Halfway done. Nail might be beat, but he's second to none. Stay focused.
That is doing a good job to him. Holy shit, this chi strat fucking works.
Out of my sight, vermin. That traitor V4 knows don'ts at command. And worst of all, you, the best of Rubicon, who stir the cinders.
Okay, those sweeping attacks are fucking absolutely devastating.
I'll crush you underfoot. I am Archibus.
PP 50%.
Yeah, this is working out kind of well. I am like fucking bleeding health here. Alright, one more. Shit.
Could be more. Upbeat, buddy. Well, you're gonna finish this, right?
God damn it. I'm on my fucking...
Not done yet, then. Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Got him. Second try. No, you are dead. What the fuck was that screech?
Sounds like it's over. I just about managed.
Rusty?
Rusty's signal just disappeared. Raven, it seems we've got trouble ahead. We need to take down the Xylem fast.
Paid in, base pay, bonus pay, repair costs. Alright, well, good I'm done with that. So, alright, so yeah, that cheese strat, that worked. The fucking stun guns in and of themselves do pretty good damage by themselves.
C4621, entering standard mode.
What does that mean? Alright, let's change things up a bit, so... Go with my Berserk rifle and my trusty pulse blade, as per usual. So, no, this, plus my songbirds. Upward thrust versus overall down thrust. Nah, I like the balance that I have right now. If anything, I like... You know what? I actually like quick birth thrust more. Upward thrust can kill it right now. OS tuning. Do I have any chips left? I don't have anything. Actually, right. I like my linear rifle more than anything else. Total rounds, but higher hits. That's how I like to play it. I hit my shots and I make them count. Bring down the Xylem. I'm still getting monetary rewards for this somehow. Concludes chapter. Hopefully it concludes the fucking game.
The Xylem is beginning its descent. Now, we just need to destroy the ramjet engines. Let's put an end to this, Raven. We're going home. To Rubicon, the world you saved.
We're going home to Rubicon, the world you saved. Let's go. What boss is there to fight left?
Be ready to escape once we're finished.
Main system activating combat mode.
Raven, that's one of the ramjet engines. Please, destroy the target.
What's gonna go on here?
Core chamber is silent.
We're in outer space right now. Oh, there go the engines.
Chamber is silent.
It's like a ring of satellites or space stations out here. Oh, there goes Xylem. That's where the engines are supposed to be, way up front, not behind the entire city.
The Xylem is falling from orbit. The coral's safe. Rubicon's safe.
Hello. Did I dodge that or no? Oh look, those are the thrusters I added on just last minute.
Is that you?
It's Walter. Fuck, one more boss battle. It wouldn't be a conclusion without it.
I have to dispose of you.
What the fuck?
Walter, what that I see. Picking up a coral response. Watch out.
Operations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Oh, he's got some health.
That voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Frank, we're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry.
2 repair kits remaining. AP active.
But something's alive.
God damn it.
Die easy.
I'm doing pretty well. I just need to actually pay attention to his attack patterns and not like get fucking.
No repair kits remaining. AP active.
I'm dead. I'm spamming. I'm not focusing when I should.
AP at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Burn the coral. And our job will be
And I'm gone.
2-1. That's it for this job.
Alright, I was making headway. I just need to pay attention to his fucking, Alright, let's see if this helps a little bit more.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Alright. How many health packs did I make him burn through at this point? Fuck, pay attention, dumbass. Oh, he got me with that one. I don't even know how he's dodging. I'm not gonna lie, the and I'm gone. I think I've got a good setup. I just need to not start spamming at the end there. Well, yeah. Work my thumbs here. Okay.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Oh. Yeah, I need to actually, like, dodge those. Well, I activated my terminal. This was off to a bad start. It's degrading. This will be the fight that'll end the night. This will either be the fight that breaks me or not. We shall see. Alright, let me just relax my thumbs for a moment. I was thinking like I would jump to another game after this, but that was a little bit too optimistic. Alright, pay attention to his attack patterns.
Corporations, orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
I think I dodged it that time.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Oh, god damn it. It sucks when you're like super far away from him and then you can't actually like take advantage of his stagger.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Raven, we're re-entering Runcorn's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry.
God damn it. God damn it. I'm spamming my melee attack when I shouldn't. Pretty dramatic music, not gonna lie.
Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder. AP at 30%. AP at 50%.
Yeah, I got sloppy. I gotta stop trying to spam the slosh attack at him. It usually doesn't go well. I need to get up close and personal with him for that. All right. I try with this.
Corporation's orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Raven, we're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
One repair kit remaining.
IBCO3 Halds 826. Come on, break.
Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder.
AP at 30%. No repair kits remaining.
Oh God. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
I'm not gonna make it.
And our job will be over. You earned all the credits. 621
Thinking what I should do here.
for this job.
Hands are sweaty. Thumbs are naughty. No, whatever. Back to this. Yeah, I need more upward thrust. Not that much. I probably need more close range more than anything else right now. Not that much close range.
Corporation's orders.
Ran right into that one.
AP at 30%.
Reload, reload, reload the fucking missiles. Well, there goes all his stagger. Alright, restart from checkpoint. Let's start that over again. That was just sloppy.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
That usually involves dodging, which I have been notoriously bad at.
At 30%.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Raven, we're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just more dodging him than anything else right now.
At 30%.
He dodges too much. I'm able to land hits in the past. Now I'm just not. Oh, there goes my terminal armor. It's going pretty well the first round, and then I've just declined ever since from there.
At 30%.
Greatest obstacle. Eliminated.
Like, the best time to go in and get a slash attack on him is when he's about to do that giant beam attack.
Operations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
God damn it.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 621.
Well, use one of his health packs at least.
See it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Raven, we're re-entering Rubicon's
He sees Ire as kindling for the fire.
Hurry!
AP at 30%.
Alright, fuck it. Back off, back off, back off.
When something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder.
Alright, so he healthed up.
And our job will be over. You earned all the credits. Undo the surgery. Be normal again.
Raven! Walter! This has to stop!
One repair kit remaining. No repair kits remaining.
How many health packs does he have left?
Right shoulder activation at 15%. At 30%. Right hand ammunition at 10%.
I think I got him there. I almost had him. So, yeah, staying more on the ground instead of flying about him seems to be working a little bit better than... I think I'm making progress.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Man, when he just does that, it fucking fucks me up. Jesus.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you.
Wow, okay.
Next obstacle
What the fuck happened there?
eliminated.
Alright, stay calm. I've got this. Don't make this like the Ibis series where I was like constantly doubting myself and like talking back to Walter.
Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Alright, well,
You're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
ugh.
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
AP at 50%. At 30%.
Once something's alive, it doesn't die.
Alright, I think I'm 2 for 1 on him in health re-ups. Jesus, if I can like not take damage on top of damage like that.
No repair kits remaining.
I'm spamming, that's bad. And I'm gonna turn, you know what, nope, I'm gonna just start over again. I had something good going and then I lost it.
Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
That voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
AP at 30%.
Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder.
The missiles really do, like, depending on how they land. Nope, we're just gonna restart from checkpoint there. There's one where it's just like he gets hit, I stagger, and then he just pounds me. And there's nothing I really can do. Once you hit one of those, it's just like one of those. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't spoken this entire game, man. How do you hear my voice? Unless we're talking about ire. Nope, we're starting over. You stand still for 5 seconds, then he comes at you with one of those beam attacks. Fuck! Whenever he just comes in there and just deals damage, it just aggravates me to no end. Dodge, dodge. See, once I start looking up at him, it gets so disorienting, I have no idea what's going on. Alright, we're gonna restart from checkpoint here. There's a groove that you can get into. See, I slash, he dodges, I slash again, he dodges, and then lands shots. So he's got a perfect counter for me. I swear all of them have it, to a certain extent. Slash, dodge, slash. I don't even know what's going on right now. So I had him in a staggered position there, but couldn't take any advantage of it. Alright. I'm just gonna restart from checkpoint there. That's annoying when you get him at Alright, that landed. Alright, I have no idea what's going on right now. I can't even see myself. Fuck!
You're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
It's just the swarm of damage he can hit you with. It's so utterly frustrating. Just like, I'm just gonna spam and take off half your health now. No, you don't get to respond. I'm getting frustrated again, as you can see here. And there I am. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm pressing down A and I'm not flying. I'm getting chills and sweats down my back. This is the most inopportune. Alright, restart from checkpoint. Alright. I need to get my head in the zone. My thumbs are definitely feeling it right now.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Nah. I need to end with the songbirds instead of with the blazer blades.
Kindling for the fire.
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
2 repair kits remaining.
It's nice how you can just dodge halfway around the map.
At 30%.
I'm just gonna restart.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
God damn it! I was trying to dodge that beam and it just wouldn't let me.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Fuck!
Voice. 61. I see it next to you.
I think if I fire the missiles close, it's way more effective. God damn it!
For the fire.
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
On the contrary, there's all the time in the world, Ire. Nope, that was stupid. Save that. Never Alright. I'm just gonna restart that again. That was bad. Wow, am I really gaining viewers right now? What the fuck is going on? I'm absolutely struggling with Handler Walter here.
Obstacles.
Oh man.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend
Wow.
ourselves.
I nearly had him staggered.
50%.
Never. Why do I keep doing that? I know that never works. Nope. I'm gonna restart. I'm in a bad mindset with that.
Operations. Orders. No.
Or stay close to the ground. Stop flying around him all the time. Oh! No.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Remember, they can always dodge your blade attack outside of a tank. God damn it! I was just tanking that shit. I was like literally moving into it like a retard. All right, back out.
I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
All right, need to get my fucking bearings. God damn it! You had one moment. I had one moment there, and I completely blew it. The songbirds missed, and he's able to dodge. Like, you have to be on him with the songbirds as soon as he staggers, because they get 1 millisecond where he's actually staggered and won't move. Alright. Like, I squandered that one moment there, and it threw off the entire battle. Like, their staggers are never the same as yours. When you stagger, you actually get a solid like 5 seconds where your ass can't move. But when they stagger, they have a millisecond of downtime. God damn it, see?
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
2 repair kits remaining.
God damn it!
Something's alive. It doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder.
At 30%.
And I forget my cardinal rule of the pulse blade is never attack up or down with it. It just doesn't work.
My friend's mission. Eliminate all.
Whenever I hit him with a songbird, half the time it doesn't work.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
And see, I was too far away to take advantage of that stagger, unfortunately. I'm gonna restart from checkpoint there. You have to stagger, and then you immediately have to get close with the blade.
Orders.
Stay on the ground. Don't go flying around with him everywhere.
Obstacles.
Ah. Ah. We're gonna restart from checkpoint there, because tried dodging sideways when I should have dodged back.
Orders. No. My friend's mission.
Nope.
Eliminate all obstacles.
It's so frustrating. This moveset is... It's one of those battles where They're just unfathomably good at what they... Alright, no. I got caught in the beam. We restart.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
I like how I was doing the dumb thing and moving to the moving back as the thing is proceeding up against me, when I should be obviously been moving to the side. Man, where's this shield come from? God damn it, never attack up or down with the pulse blade. It never works. But then you always end up in a position where you are up and down of your enemy.
Voice. 61. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling.
Fire Songbird triggers, like, they get an automatic dodge. Like, the game overrides the own AI's instinct to give him a fucking dodge as soon as you fire your songbirds at him. Oh, and there he was able to double dodge. Alright, we're gonna restart from checkpoint there. It's just like, I'm stunned. Oh wait, he's coming in for the blade. Immediate dodge, immediate dodge. There is no, he doesn't get to land an attack on me. For each time he strikes, it triggers a dodge on me. Or a dodge from him.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
At 30%.
So what was that bullshit? Is he able to activate his shield as soon as he staggered? This boss battle's getting more difficult. There's no, alright. Man, I was just getting lucky beforehand at this point.
Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 61.
Got somewhere.
I see it next to you. Yes.
How did that hit me?
Kindling for the fire.
We're re-entering Earth's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
AP at 30%.
See? Got him staggered. Alright, I'm staggered. I don't know. Immediate dodge. He gets like a free dodge off of every stagger. The stagger triggers a dodge within him. Just like, oh, I'm staggered. I gotta immediately dodge. Something's about to hit me. Instead of, you know, letting the player have the dodge, let them have a victory. I'm getting frustrated at this point. This is just getting stupid.
Corporations.
It's unnecessarily difficult. Let me earn the stagger. Give me a solid 5, 4, 3 seconds even to deal damage on him. Don't give them immediate out as soon as you have them in a weakened position.
You're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 61. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Whoa! holy shit. What the fuck? I just got caught up in the damage wave there. It's one of those moments when he can just get you with tons of damage and you cannot respond. The game like overrides you. Like, no, you're gonna sit here and take every bit of damage that he gives you. You don't get a choice. This is how we add difficulty, is just holding you and then hitting you with everything.
You're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Alright. Did something. Back off, back off, back off. Nope. Dodge, dodge, dodge, dodge. Never not dodge. It was just like sitting there and taking it. He was just like pounding me. Alright, well, I got him down. Another health pack. Dodge, dodge, get out of the damage maelstrom. Dodge, dodge, dodge, dodge, dodge, dodge, dodge, out of the maelstrom, out of the maelstrom, into the maelstrom. Right there. I think I might change the songbirds because they have too much of a delay. Yep, see? No, just kill me. I'm gonna change up. I think I need to get rid of the songbirds. As good as the songbirds are, they're just too slow for when they hit. Diffuse laser cannon, vertical missile launcher. Getting frustrated. I still can dodge the diffuse laser cannon. Don't catch him in the air. He's calling ire kindling for the oh, motherfucker. There's the damage maelstrom that he can just hit you with. The damage maelstrom is just like, I'm gonna release the damage maelstrom, I'm gonna take out your half your health. There is no counter. You just accept that I will do damage to you and you cannot object. Dodge into damage. No. Never dodge away from damage, dodge into damage. Let hit. Come on, make it last. Back off. All right, that went well. The damage maelstrom. That was it right there. The damage maelstrom. It's just like his special attack he has. I don't even know where I'm going. Thank you. Audio finally caught up for that. Come on, stagger, stagger, stagger. This isn't going well. All right. I'm gonna restart from checkpoint. I'm giving myself a break here. Stay close to the ground. Try and stagger him on the ground so you can keep him on plane. So I can then slash at him and do lots of damage. Diffuse laser cannon, it's about as good as the Songbird in all honesty. He's got a shield up. This is what I don't like about FromSoft games is everything is just so fast paced between the movesets. Stop. I'm getting close to stagger. Alright, got him. Stop, dodge, dodge. Fuck! Is this thing at that point where he's like super staggered? And then it immediately starts recovering. Get up there. Wait. Hold up. Alright, got him. Fuck. Get away. God damn it. Stop! The damage maelstrom, it just hits. It just hits. No, Ire, it will continue. Ad infinitum. Yeah, so I had him in the first round, and now things are just gotten off whack. I just sit there and took it. Get my moment of zen. The fact that I have to do this for a video game. This isn't even enjoyable at this point until I actually win it. Alright. Let's go at it again. Stand level ground. Goddamn. Stagger is all gone. Fuck, I tried going up with that one. What even was that? I got completely distracted there. I did not dodge that like I should. Fuck! And I dodged into that one. Alright, restart. Focus. Like that one thing was coming towards me and I was moved right into it. And don't melee him when up's close because then he breaks out those that beam weapon like that. And then you just get caught on it. You can't get the follow second up strike. I don't know. I just zoned out there for a second. I don't know what happened. I was thinking maybe if I used the full laser blade instead of the pulse blades. Get down on his level. Do not float in the sky while you're about to stagger him. Nope. Lost it. Lost it. Totally lost it. I staggered him at medium range. Can't get close. Damn it! I was above him. I was above him. The positioning is so hard because the pulse blade just does not work in 3-dimensionals. You are either on plane with them or not. God damn! What the fuck was going on even there? Get down! Get out of this angle! I can't see anything! I don't know what's going on! Fuck! Can't get out of here. Alright. I lost control there. Alright, that was stupid. Never melee attack when he's not staggered. I keep on doing it. And there I go, just breaking my own rule. Right there, after I said it.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 61. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere.
Like, at this point, whether it's songbirds or not, it really doesn't matter. What matters— oh!
Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder.
Come on, get down here, get down here. Fuck! Oh, you damaged me at medium range? Guess what? I can immediately dodge away from your position. I'm staggered for an utter millisecond before I have immediate ability to respond to you despite being in a staggered state. Alright, that was better than nothing. I'm taking too much damage doing that shit.
Remaining. AP at 30%.
This is a damage maelstrom. You can just hit me with it, and you have no objection. Alright, let's start over again.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
AP at 30%. Two repair kits remaining.
Voice.
That was bad. That was a bad start.
I see it next to
This game is all about a game of attrition. There's no way you can't not take damage in this. It's all a game of attrition. Anybody who tells you that they can perfect dodge any of this stuff is lying to you.
my friend's mission.
Any video you see online of people not taking damage in this fight is completely fake. It is all a battle of attrition. Because he's just constantly firing off attacks that will always whittle down your health. There's never a point where he's not firing at you and you're not... This is damage maelstrom again, where he hits you with like just some attack that just spawns damage on you. I'm like holding down everything to fire and nothing is going for it.
Voice.
Did I even do damage there?
I see it next to you.
It's so annoying when you see it and you're pressing buttons to dodge, but your game, but your...
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
Songbirds or laser cannon, it really doesn't matter. God damn it. Thinking, do I want the Gatling cannon? When it lands, I just have to stop spamming it. I have to wait. I have to pay attention to his actual moveset. I have to pay attention to when he actually is down. I don't finish this by 11, I'm calling it a night. I don't need to be frustrated. First off, lock on. Never be not locked on.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
So it's whittling attacks that you really can't dodge. Again, this is game of attrition. There is never a point where you can't not take damage. You'll be taking damage continually. The point is you have to be able to get him to stagger quickly, faster, and he can lay down half your health and damage. Like that. So we have a tit for tat. He's down one, I'm down one. This is the dance you have to play. There is no avoiding damage and just waiting him out. You have to get him down to stagger and then take him out. Because as you can see there, he's just doing damage. He's sending those missiles and there's no really way to dodge them. There are guaranteed hits. It's just a matter of if you can deal damage fast enough on your end too. Problem is these like the big problem with this whole game is why it's unbalanced is they always have tons of ability to dodge, deal tons of damage, but really don't have a weakness. So if they stagger, they get an immediate dodge out of it, and you have to be like on top of them immediately as you have it. Also, the environment doesn't help either. You're just complaining about the game. I should let this, you know what? No. I did Balteus. No, I said I'll go to 11, see if I can do this. I'm just getting more and more frustrated. It's late at night, getting tired. Alright. This is why I'm getting sick of this game, is I get these late night sessions where I'm trying to fight. See, when you're that close, he can just deal the maelstrom of damage at you. So just deal those damage, you don't get to respond. You cannot object, you cannot dodge. It's just... It's the only way FromSoft can make these games compelling is just make it... Alright, no. I'm done for the night. I am totally lost it. This is just embarrassing playing these games like this. I thought I had it going for the first round, but no. I did not. I'm gonna call it a night. This has gone on for too long, me banging my head against this, and I need to come back in a better mental state. So, good night, and good luck.